In this video, we're going to calculate the area of a triangle using the formula A equals a half AB sine C. If you're revising, you can pause the video and have a go at questions 1 and 2 and question 3. Okay, so this formula is given in the formula sheet at the start of your exam, so you don't have to memorize it. It's using the same triangle with the labels from the sine rule and cosine rule, and simply to find the area of a triangle, like if it was half times base times height, it would be a half AB, but because B is not the height, it's slanted as B sine C. Again, you could prove that there if you had time. Worthwhile task. So let's use it in question 1 to find the area of A, B, C. It's already labelled. We just need to label the sides. So opposite angle A is side A, opposite angle B is side B, and opposite C is side C. However, we don't need it in the form that doesn't have a side C, so we can just leave it as long as we know what A and B are. It's important to note that A and B will always create the angle C. So C exists, this angle, because A and B are there. So C is always between A and B. So the formula really is always involving sort of the numbers that are together, so to speak, the two sides that are closest next to the angle. So if you understand that, you can sort of get away without actually having to use A, B's and C's. So area equals half AB sine C. A is 7. B is 6. That's the sine of the angle 60. And you simply put that into a calculator. And you get 18.19. And that is centimeters squared. Straightforward there because all the labels been done for you and you just plug it into the formula. In question 2, we have to find the area of ABC again, but this time we haven't got all the information that we need. We need to have an angle and the two sides that are making that angle. So we'd need to have AC if we used angle 70, or if we used angle 60, we'd need to have the CB. So we need to find another side. How do we do that? Well, we haven't got a matching pair of like corresponding angle and side, angle and side, angle and side. We don't have that, so can't use sine rule, but can't use cosine rule because we haven't got enough sides. So what we have to do is think, what else can we use? And we actually can identify if you've got two angles in that triangle, you know the third angle straight away. That has to be, adding up to 180, you get 130 from the other two, so that one must be 50. And now we actually have a matching pair if we're going to use the sine rule. Okay, got that one. And we could work out maybe this one here, let's call that side B. And this would be side C. So sine rule would say that B over sine B equals C over sine C. So B over sine 60 is 30 over sine 50. And you can cross multiply, or simply times 3 by sine 60. Okay. For more information on completing the sine rule, if you're not understanding or following what I'm doing, is go to the previous video on sine rule. So you get 33.92 for B. Let's not lose focus. We're actually looking to find out the area of ABC. But if we have 33.92, then what I was talking about, if you've got an angle, you need to have the two sides beside it. And we do, we've got the 30. I hope that makes sense, that shading, but we've got the angle here and we've got the two sides that create that angle. area equals half AB sine C. Now, C is standing for the angle. The angle we're using here is 70. So I'm not using this angle here because I don't have the two sides that create the angle C. So you could relabel these here letters if you wanted to fit it in. Fine. Label this one here C. It doesn't matter what you label the other ones as long as that's C because this is angle C. Or just identify if you're using this rule that, or formula, C is the angle that we're looking at and A and B are the two sides that create that angle. They're going to be the numbers next to it. So it's going to be a half. A is 30 and B is 33.92. Run out of space there. $478.05. Now, I suppose if you wanted to keep the formula nice and actually use the A, B's and C's, what you could have done is worked out, well, even so, if you worked out this side, you wouldn't have the other one. You'd have to do a lot more work. So you're best using one of these two angles. So they will effectively be your C, and then your A and B are the two sides that create that angle. Okay, number 3. If AB equals 2BC and the area of ABC is 40, find BC. So BC is a missing side. I'm going to call it X, and it's over here. AB is 2 times BC. It's double the size of BC. So AB would be 2X. Now, the information we're given in the question is about the area. We're told that the area is 40. So if you did the formula for the area of a triangle, half AB sine C, then the area would be 40 for that triangle. You need to be careful about these letters though. So what's your choices? C has to be the angle, so this has to be our C. So you can relabel it if you wish, or I'm just going to write down that that's 30. Maybe I will relabel it. If that's my C, then the other ones have to be my A's and B's. So this has to be B, the top, so that's small b, and the other one can stay as A if it wants to. It's okay as it is. So 40 equals half. A is X, B is 2X, and then sine 30. If we simplify all that, half times X is a half X times 2X. That's going to give you just simply X squared. And sine 30 is a half, so you get a half X squared. Or in your calculator, just put in the numbers times together. Sine 30 times 2 times a half will give you half. Then X times X gives you X squared. I would double both sides to get that X squared is 80. So X is the square root of 80. And it says find BC, so I've done that. You might want to just leave that to 2DP. It doesn't ask for an exact answer. If it did ask for an exact answer, I'd want to be simplifying that surd first of all. And then, what is it? It's 8.94 centimeters.